Hello again, welcome back. As you can see, very claggy today. Out doing another hike. Doing just a short one today. It's not the one I had planned, so I was going to do Peel Tower, which is where I used to live today. I found, I think it's called St Andrew's Cross or something, which is a bit further up. It's a bit that I've never done before, so I was going to go do that, but parking was a nightmare. So plan B, we're in Haslingden. Just at the top of there is something called the Halo. It's another one I've done before. It's just short, nice big structure at the top. So at the moment, as you can see, unfortunately, seems to be a lot of road walking. I had forgot about this. I don't think there's a great deal of trails and stuff today, but I'm out. I'm doing it. Like I said, my breathing's not going to be great today. I've got asthma, and this weather is, I don't do well with the cloud. It gets on my chest, but I'm still out and doing it. I was wrong. We have got a bit of a trail, which is nice. So we get up here. I'll talk to you a little bit on the way up. So some of you may have seen the post yesterday. I don't know if everybody has. They don't widely get pushed out, but I'm changing my recording schedule. Been having a lot of problems uploading videos on a Sunday. That's partially because, like today, it's Sunday today. A lot of the time, that's when I'm out hiking and I'm out doing things, or I'm returning back from camps. So then to try and edit and do an half decent job, and to get an half decent video out, especially if I'm trying to get anything 4K out, which is what I'm trying to do now. I've got the new camera. It's quite a big process, and previously I try and get videos out for 4 o'clock on a Sunday, and it's a deadline I keep missing. So I'm going to try and stay consistent. So I've now changed that till Tuesdays. So I'm going to do 5 o'clock on a Tuesday. That's what I'm going to aim for. I might get bits of bonus stuff out at weekends if you ever do anything extra. And I'm looking at trying to get a live feed in probably once a week, once I figure out live feeds and getting them sorted. So that'll be a bit of a podcasty discussion kind of thing. So discussing with you guys things that you've been doing, your trips, the things you've got planned, stuff like that. A bit of discussion around what I've got and what I've got planned. Maybe some ideas for future videos. It's a way to connect with you lot, get you involved. Always open to other people's ideas to just help push out content. So if there's anything you want to see, gives you a place to discuss it. We can look at arranging bits of camps and stuff there and hikes, because I know there's a few people that spoke to me about meeting up, and that's something that I want to be a big part of this year. You know, part of it for me was about meeting more people, more like-minded people. A lot of my friends group don't do stuff like this, so it's not always possible to get out with people. So I know there's a few that have suggested meetups. I know there's a couple of other people I know that are smaller channels that are creators that want some collabs, so that's going to happen as well. And yeah, I'm just hoping things can get a bit more consistent. Like I just stated, I want a few meetups with people. The whole idea behind it for me is not only for my health, for my benefits, and it's to help other people and inspire people, and the best way to do that is to get people to join me. So like I said, I know there's a few people that have already asked about that, and I'm willing to do a bit of travelling once the work situation gets a bit better. So hopefully it's something that you'll be seeing a bit more of. Introduce to a few new people on the channel, people who are potentially new to me. If there's anybody who uses Facebook, not that I advise that because I don't use it much myself, but I have set up a group on there called Not a Serial Killer Club. I'll share a link below, and the idea behind that is it's a place where people not just meet me, you can go meet each other, invite like-minded people in, get actual advice off people rather than just getting slated. It's just a safe place. and somewhere that people can sort of get introduced to new people and new places and meet up. We can arrange some group camps and stuff like that. So that was the halo, as you can see in the background. See if my pointing's any better on this? Yes, it is. I said it's just a nice short walk. I think it's about a mile away from where I parked up the car. The little circular's about 1.9 miles-ish, I think Garmin said. So back on the farm tracks and on the way back. It's not quite as much of a paved road as it was before. So that's nice. I don't mind a bit of a farm track, to be fair. Or fire road, whatever you call them. Weather's still very foggy out. I'm surprised actually my breathing's not been as bad as I was expecting it to be, which is a plus, I suppose. Means I won't be suffering tomorrow. But all in all, it's not a bad little walk. I wouldn't go out of my way to rush to come here if you're far away. Some more videos I've got planned coming up anyway. I'm going to do one about how to get started wild camping, or my opinion of it, because obviously everybody's different, so don't shoot me when I bring that out. I've got, obviously, like I said, I want to get out with some more people. I've got some new gear that I need to review, I need to bring to the channel, which means I need to get some camps on sooner rather than later. Hopefully I can get a bit of free time to do that. Like I said, and I know I've drone on about it, but hopefully my working week should be reduced in the coming months. So that means that I should have 1 day a week that I can dedicate to getting out for a camp or for a decent hike. So hopefully this year I'll be getting camps in most weeks, so I'll be sharing them. I have got a new tent. This is one that I bought from AliExpress. I've never owned one from there before, but I know there's lots of other people that use them, so I'll give it a go. It's a Asthma tent, but it's not the one that you think it is. It's something that's a bit different because I like to think outside the box a little bit. The problem I've got with it is the original one that came, the fly was ripped on the zip on it, so I got in touch with Asthma. Their customer service was brilliant. There was no questions asked, just asked me for a photograph to prove the break, send that over, and they, with no questions, sending me out a new fly. So when that comes, I'll get that tent out. I'll do a review of it. Obviously, I need to get it seam sealed because a lot of these tents that you get from places like that don't come seam sealed, as do a lot of more expensive tents. But from what I've seen of it so far, because I did pitch it before I realised the zip was broke, it's when we tried shutting the door. I like it. Quite small inside. If you're anything over about 5'10", I think it's going to be a bit of a squeeze. I'm 6 foot, so it's a bit tight for me, but I sleep in a fetal position, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's very, very lightweight. I think it comes in at about 600 grams, so it's ridiculously light. But I'm also going to highlight in that how much a lot of these companies lie to you. So when I ordered that online, like I've always said, I'm not a corporate shill, so I'll tell it as it is. The pictures online show it's about the size of a small Coke bottle, which when it comes it is. the outer. Then you've got a separate bag, which I do like, to be fair, which is about the same size with the inner in it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's really small and really packable still, and still really light. But I'd have much preferred that they've been honest about that and said, yes, you get 2 bags, it's this size. It's still smaller than most tents, but I don't get why they have to lie and show you just the one. And I do understand that you can use it as just the outer on its own, and you could take it that small if you wanted. But just be honest, like I said, it's smaller than most tents. It's a very unique design. When it was up, it was really robust and really sturdy, considering I couldn't even zip the door on it. I don't think it's going to struggle with winds at all. But I don't like being lied to. I know I bought some new pegs to go with it. So it's a company I've used before for titanium gear, Boundless Voyage. You'll have all seen I've got their pan set, and I've got some titanium pegs by them. Now, I'm very dubious about how much titanium's in these pegs, if any. I've got a feeling they're coloured in a rainbow colour to look like titanium, because each of them pegs, I think, is 38 grams. I'll share a picture if I've still got it. But I think they're 38 grams a peg, which is a lot. I know my normal ones, the Eastern Nano style ones that I use, are a lot lighter than that. I think they're about 24 grams a peg. So how aluminium peg that's supposed to be big, thick and durable can weigh more than a titanium peg is beyond me. And I do get that they're solid titanium, and I do get that the Eastern ones aren't solid. They are hollowed inside. I'm not daft, but still, what's the point in having titanium pegs if your titanium pegs weigh more than aluminium pegs? It's just more money for the sake of more money. Once again, like I said, it's another product I do feel like I've been lied to with. There's a few other little bits that I'm bringing. Some I've reviewed, some I've not. Obviously, you've seen me a Ocean, or what it was called, bag before. I've had this on a few times now. Absolutely fantastic. I love this. This will be my main bag, I think, for taking most of my summer camps in. I've got a new sleep mat. I've got the Flex Tail 5.0. So Steph got me at Christmas. So that'll be coming on my camps over the summer as well. And I know that it's a 5 rated mat, but I'm going to try it out anyway. I quite like a warm mat, so it's another option. So we'll try that out. And that comes with a sit pad as well. And I'm actually going to use that sit pad as my pillow this year, along with I think it's an X-Ped pillow that I've got that's going to go on the top of it, which is like a proper pillow. So it's a bit like I said in my original gear viewer video, you know, I'm happy with all the gear we had for last year, but I sometimes can't help myself buying new things, so I've got them. Obviously, video-wise, I'm going to try and get some better quality stuff out now. I've got a new camera for this year, so I know one of the big stumbling blocks with a lot of my previous videos was there's quite a lot of blur because my phone that I use isn't very good. It's I don't know what it is. It's some kind of Samsung thing with a screen that I smashed while up in the Effels filming. But that has really, really bad image quality, especially in low light. It goes really, really blurry. You can't do any form of zooming on it. Doesn't have the option for anything more wide angle, so it's not been the best. Whereas I've got the option now for 4K video, so I'd like to try and get a lot more stuff out in 4K. I've just ordered a new laptop, so that's going to help with editing the 4K stuff, because once again, editing on a phone that isn't very good, sort of, that affects it as well. And then when you count into the fact that then YouTube's then compressing the videos once you upload them, it's not a good recipe for the videos. So like I said, I'm hoping to get stuff out in a lot better quality, get some 4K stuff out. Dill's obviously got his drone now, so we'll get some drone footage in. I know I've been promising that for a couple of weeks, but with weather and stuff like that, it's not been feasible. So I think, all being said, it's quite a nice little walk this. If you're fairly local, even Manchester area, come and give it a go. Come and see the Halo. But from me, I'm done for today. Catch you in a bit.